Unhinge the jaw like this.
Pretty much. So this is going to be fucking interesting, guys. We got a third person in studio today. The problem is we only have 2 fucking mics. So Chuck and I are going to share.
Well,
the big black dick.
2 working mics because we're
it's not a studio,
technologically-
it's a garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell anybody
competent.
that. All right, so first topic of the day, Amazon Now and Fred Meyer online pickup. You heard of these things, guys?
I have.
Yes, I have.
Amazon Now and Fred Meyer online pickup. You heard of these things, guys?
I have.
Yes, I have.
I have.
So I've been using both of these things, and I fucking love them. Actually, the microphone and the mic stand and the cord that don't work. I ordered that shit online from Prime. Amazon Now. Is it Amazon Now or Amazon Prime Now? I think it's just called Amazon Now.
Shit, I don't know. I know you're not confusing it with HBO now, are you? Okay.
I've never ordered anything off of Amazon, so I have no idea.
So this thing is fucking awesome. I'm going to tell you right now. Amazon Now, you go on there, you order the shit that you want. It can be groceries, it can be headphones, it can be... I think everything basically short of a hooker you can order from Amazon Now, and it delivers within a 2-hour time window.
Well, I'm out if no hookers. I mean, that's where I draw the line. So it's ridiculous.
Pussy.
It's ridiculous. I get a hooker off Craigslist, but I can't get a hooker off fucking Amazon Now. Please.
You know they're going to be cheaper on Amazon than...
That's my point. That's my whole point.
I guess if you like the cheap hookers, you're in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, in today's economy, you know, the middle class is struggling for all these amenities that they used to have.
So I'm going to train wreck us for a minute, guys.
All right, here we go.
I'm not going to say names or anything or time frame, but I know a guy who may have got himself a hooker or 2 one weekend. And it's not you.
I was going to say, why is everybody staring at me?
It's not you this time. And so this guy, I'm not going to even say where. I'm just going to say that he got himself an Asian hooker here in the States.
So how could you go
We'll
wrong?
go with that.
Was she horizontal or vertical?
Right.
Well, she wasn't deep enough to fit in. He's actually to the point where he's going to swear the Asian girls off.
Wow.
Sounds like personal experience to me.
Wow.
So that leaves one person in the room we're talking about.
Yeah, no, this wasn't me. My dick's not that long. I mean, 8 inches isn't all that big.
Oh. That's rough.
Or was that millimeter? I don't remember.
It's the same.
8 millimeter would be the Asian size.
Yeah.
8 inch is the American size.
Yeah.
Okay, back on topic. So every week for the last 4 weeks now, I have gone to Fred Meyer for the online pickup. And I tell you what, this is the greatest fucking idea ever, because the wife gets online the night before, she picks out everything that she wants. You don't go in and you don't buy the extra shit. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't go in, you don't have the extra bottle of wine, you don't
Oh, so
have
your
the extra
Groceries
beer, all
included,
that shit.
They do everything.
Right.
Oh,
and they bring it out to your car.
shit.
So, I mean, you pull in, you got this covered fucking area, you call the number, somebody goes, "Oh, we'll be right out." Okay, great. And you got like an hour window of when you can pick it up. So, you know, you run over there between, say, 8 and 9 p.m., and that's your window. They've got it ready. They bring it right out, and boom, it's done. This thing's great. I highly recommend at least trying it once. But
yeah, I know even Walmart's got that.
Yeah, my wife and I tried that down at the coast, and it saved us at least $40-$50 by not buying the impulse buys that you usually get. Because we didn't go through the clothing, we didn't go through the shoes, the sporting goods, any of that stuff. We got our groceries, and we left. It's got to be a huge money saver for a family. Well, just to stop that impulse buy.
For me, I've got no control, and we're talking just grocery store. I'm fat, and I'm like, oh, I fucking need that, and I fucking need that too.
Look at the Snickers bar over there.
And the girls,
the soda,
and the twins, the girls, they're like, I want that. I'm like, fucking throw it in the cart. Let's go.
So here's the part that I like. I like that they bring it out to you. I think this is a fucking genius idea, okay?
Because now you both want to get in and out.
Right.
So, yeah.
And there's, there's a little chit-chat, whatever, but you pull up, they pull the bags out of the boxes that they bring out and put them in your truck or car or whatever, right? So the last week, okay, they've rolled them out on the same cart every week, and they've got these black folding boxes. And they're like industrial fucking folding boxes. They're like a really nice tub, okay?
Yeah.
So I pull in and I'm like, can I get those? Like, is there any way I can like put a deposit on these or buy some or what? How's this work? And the girl's like, I don't know.
Nobody trained me.
Okay, so who do I talk to figure this out? And the girl goes, call the number back. So I'm like, okay, I'll call the number back. So I call the number back. I'm like, hey, I just talked to the girl outside. She said you guys have one person that like you allow to take these boxes. How do I become one of these people? Like, oh yeah, you guys, are you doing this every week? You know, how often are you doing this? I'm like, the last 4 weeks I've been here every Thursday.
Nice.
So what can I do? Can I pay a deposit? Can I buy
get
them?
You in, right?
Right. She's like, oh yeah, no, no. If you're gonna be here every week, and it's only like 3 or 4 of these tubs, we have no problem with letting you take them.
Sweet.
So I'm like, oh, gold.
Are they made out of cardboard? You said before.
No, they're a really nice hard plastic, like the.
Oh fuck yeah! You can
like
use
a tub,
those all over the place. Yeah.
So
I know Walmart has this.
Here's the nice
service too, right?
So if you fold the seat, like in the back of my Dodge pickup, if you fold the seat so it's up and the plastic, shelf is down, those things will fit right in there. Nice. I can get 2 across the back seat, no problem. And I can get them too high and still see out of the back window.
Sweet.
Trying to get some of them for me. That'd work perfect.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. And if you don't want to get hosed by Freddy's or QFC's exorbitant overprices, well, I know Walmart does this. Safeway does this.
Not all of them, though.
No.
It's like a select group of them that do it.
Freddy's does it, but I don't think QFC does.
Well, the nice thing at Fred Meyer's is a couple of the items that we had, they didn't have them in stock. We wanted a half gallon of milk, so they gave us a gallon of milk, but still charged us for the half gallon.
That's
so nice. Score. And then one of the things was a muffins. We wanted a 12-pack, and they had 2 6-packs, which is no big deal. But the 2 6-packs were more than the 12-pack, so they ended up giving to us for the 12-pack price. So most of the time it comes out in your favor if they don't have it because they'll substitute. So I was happy with that, saving money right there.
That's just good business, I guess, right?
So we had the same thing. We wanted the Kroger bacon, and they didn't have it. It was all sold out because they had like a super awesome deal on it. And we only put a pound on the thing. So they come out, they're like, oh, we didn't have the bacon, so we threw the Hormel's bacon or whatever. We threw that one in for free, and then I'm like, free? What? And then we didn't have this shit, so we went ahead and tossed this other one in and gave it to you at the other's price.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
that's gold.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a savings. That's good business.
Well, and this is creating jobs as far as I know. I mean, they even advertise this, like the Walmart shit. They advertise it on YouTube like all the time. Like,
Walmart has advertisement on TV that they've hired 14,000 associates in the United States just for this service.
Yeah.
So that's 14,000 people that now have a job that didn't have it before.
That's fucking gold right there.
And they're not delivering.
No, they just
walk it out to your car, put it in the back seat, say hi, say bye. Yep. I think it's just like the gas. I love Oregon having a pump gas. Mm-hmm. Every state should have that, because how many people can you put in a job pumping gas at every gas station? And if the Oregon gas stations can make a profit selling gas with somebody pumping it, so can Washington, so can California, so can everybody else. So there's a gold mine of employment right there if people pull their head out of their ass and say, hey.
Plus, if you're a retarded consumer like me, every other time I go to the gas station, the pump doesn't fucking work. And they're like, oh, you got to hold it this way and fucking do a two-handed left shake. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and if the guy over here fucking uses that thing 15 times an hour, he's going to know how it works.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
I
like it, yeah.
I like not having to get out,
Oh,
I like that. I'm not saying I'm fucking lazy, but
yeah, but with the twins, I got twin 4-year-old girls. You're preaching to the fucking choir. I need this, I need that. Oh, chocolate, candy, dolls. Fuck it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that makes it easier for you just because you can watch them in the car. But Oregon right now, I get diesel. Seaside or Astoria, it's $2.91 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
Longview, $3.10.
Jesus.
So actually, gas is cheaper right now in Oregon. I know it's probably due to taxes,
and they're paying somebody to pump this shit.
They're paying
That's
somebody
insane.
to pump my gas, so it's great.
Wow.
Half of that is that fucking King County tax.
The ST3 tax.
Yeah, that ST3. So basically, what you're doing is you're paying for the roads in Seattle. Thanks, Washington.
God, and they suck.
So that kind of brings me to another topic. We've got
hold on, I'm getting
we've got
a little bit of
we've got the man box. Okay. The whole man box thing. I
just
kind of was telling Chuck about this.
And now you're talking about sucking. And,
no.
Right. I got it. I'm on board.
So we have this thing. I was talking to Chuck about it. Him and my wife and his wife were all down at the coast. You don't have to wear them. No, fuck no. It's not a requirement.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
so we were sitting at this winery in Seaside this weekend. I kind of want to plug them, but I kind of don't. So fuck them. They're not getting free advertisement out of this.
Well, were they any good? Or?
Yeah, fuck it. It's Naked Winery. I love the Naked Winery. They're good people. They're fun. Anyway, we're sitting there. I was kind of telling Chuck about the man box.
Oh, yeah.
So I had another one today because I dropped the wife's car off to get tires. And I rode the bus partway home, but I had to fucking walk through the rain. So I'm putting dealing with the rain in my man box. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I dropped the car off. It's like 2 blocks to get to the bus station. So I got pretty wet. This is Oregon. It's raining sideways.
What, you saw like some hot dude or what?
No.
What happened?
Not like fucking wet in the pants, you cocksucker. No, I got wet, like soaked. And, at first it was no big deal. And then, like, the first bus blew past me like I wasn't even there. I'm like standing. I'm like walking into the fucking bus stop, and this fucking bus goes boom. Like, hey, god damn it! Now it's gonna be another 15 minutes. So at least for that 15 minutes, I was standing inside the bus station, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no big deal. The next bus shows up like 20 minutes later. I get on, and it takes me close to the house, but like, you know, the Albertsons down there, the one down at the bottom.
Yeah.
It drops you off right across the street from that shit.
Oh, nice.
So I had to walk up the hill in the rain from that bus stop. I'm telling you right now, that's bullshit. But I'm a man. I didn't complain about it. All I did when I got home was I changed my sweatshirt. I'm still wearing the same shoes, still wearing the same socks, but I got home and I was wet. So I'm wondering how many other men, like, just shut up and fucking don't complain about this kind of stuff.
I don't know.
Maybe if somebody planned ahead and wear a raincoat, umbrella, they do have things that keep you dry in the rain. So this whole man box sounds more like a pussy box. Kind of like you're pussing out here and complaining about getting wet.
Ouch.
Man up, walk in the rain if you forget your raincoat.
Ouch.
Oh, I walked in the rain. I mean, I'm bitching now, but as I was walking up the hill, I was just like, come on. How many people wouldn't fucking do this on this day because it's raining? You know?
I'll agree with you there. Most people would not have done that and walked in the rain, but you're an exceptional person, and we look up to you for that.
Yeah, well, you're certainly special.
Yeah. Fuck, he's mocking me.
Just imagine if you were homeless, you could
too.
be living out in this rain every day.
Oh.
Let's not get down that road. Sorry.
What a horrible place.
No, not going to be homeless. Fuck that shit.
Look, if I'm homeless, I'm blowing my way south. You know, I'm gonna try and get south.
Yeah, Arizona, California, whatever.
Yeah, probably California.
Okay, so Nick was making fun of me this morning before we signed on.
Well, as our audience has learned, that's par for the course.
So he's like, why do we have 3 fucking koozies on the table? We don't drink canned beer very often.
I do.
So he pulls one out this morning. He's got a Milwaukee's Best.
Yep.
So I actually came up with a topic to talk about today. About why, or I guess not why, but canned beer doesn't have to suck. It doesn't have to be the Milwaukee's or Budweiser, Bud Light, PBR. Now, I'm not saying those suck.
Wait a second. Are you shitting?
I'm not saying
PBR?
they suck. I'm just saying they're not a microbrew, okay?
Well, no, but PBR's been around since the fucking last century.
So Nick just popped open a bottled beer. What do you got? Henry's today?
Yeah, just a little cheap private reserve. A very affordable bottle, a little darker than normal.
I got something a little different. I'm going to put it in this. I'm going to hand it to you.
Oh.
We have something different. It's canned.
Yeah.
It's going to overflow. Yeah, it's fine. That's what this table's for. It's a Hopworks Urban Brewery, the hub.
Mm-hmm.
It is the organic IPA.
Organic IPA.
I got 2 different kinds of beer because I wanted to try a couple with you. I've had this one before. You want some? It smells good.
Which, by the way, the definition of organic, you're a chemist, correct?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but anything that contains carbon or hydrogen?
Chuck says no.
No,
Fuck that thing.
I think Chuck said no when he
to the
swallowed
beer.
the beer.
He says it tastes like crap. So he's not an IPA drinker. I am an IPA drinker. I like this one. I think it's a nice IPA. It's out of a can. It's different. It's an IPA. Hub makes a good IPA.
That's pretty mild, actually.
Right.
As far as IPAs go, they're usually just so hoppy,
But a lot of people believe that a beer like this has to come out of a can or out of a bottle. Sorry, guys. It doesn't. It can come out of a can. It can come out of a bottle. It could be a keg. It's just a good beer, no matter how it comes. And I think more breweries in Portland are starting to go to the cans.
Well, I know the 10 Barrel in Bend has started putting a couple of their beers in cans for taking out when you want to go hiking or stuff. You can put it in your backpack. It's easier to take the cans. It's easier to get them back. They're lighter. Mm-hmm. So I think it is a trend that's going to come back because cans were so prevalent for so many years, and then bottles became prevalent when the microbrews came out because the snobs wanted their beer in a glass bottle. But now I think the cans are coming back.
I think they're making it easier for the little breweries to make the beer and put it in a can than bottles. I think the bottle machines back in the early 90s and late 80s and stuff, I think the bottle machines were a lot cheaper and easier to keep clean. But now they're doing the cans and Bud Light and all that shit's been in the can. Mm-hmm. But you got to realize they've been mass producing it, right?
Like you and 10 of your friends with a gun to my head just could not get me to swallow a Bud Light. I'm sorry. It's just... And I love cheap
This is
beer.
the guy drinking Milwaukee.
Yes. I'll drink some Milwaukee's Best. PBR. I'll drink a fucking High Life. Bud Light. Oh, God, man. I sorry, Anheuser-Busch, but fuck. I just can't swallow that shit.
All right, I'm firing open the second one.
All right.
Just for you.
Don't
finish it. You don't have to finish it. I'll pour the other one in the other glass for you. Oh, I got Chuck, so he's drinking it off his hand.
There's nothing wrong with the mild IPA.
That's not beer. Sorry about the white stuff. Give that one a sniff.
Sometimes I get excited.
That one's this is a different one. This is a Hop
light.
Valley. It's I think it's the lager.
Is that a lager?
Yeah, it's the lager. It's Light Me Up Lager by Hop Valley Brewing Company. This one's another one that
no gay innuendos aside.
That's not bad.
That one's better. That's a lager.
It's a lager. It's not an IPA. So IPAs are awful, but that's good, nice and smooth.
Yeah, so
much better.
Very clean.
Well, for somebody who likes lagers and doesn't like the IPA, it's a much better beer.
I mean, everything's an acquired taste. Like, how long have you been trying to get me on the sours? Like years, right?
I'm still gonna try, dude. I
will try stuff. I just haven't.
I looked at a sour today. I looked at a. I don't even remember what brand it is, but they had what the hell is it called? Oh, cucumber sour.
Oh, fuck that.
So
I fucking hate. I can eat a cooked cucumber zucchini, but Jesus Christ, I cannot touch a raw cucumber. Just the smell is repulsive to me. I'm weird, I get it, but fuck.
I've been trying to get both these guys to drink sours for years, and nope.
I don't mind drinking the sours. It's just not something I'll drink a lot of. If I go out and have dinner and have a sour beer with dinner, fine. But I'm not going to pound 10 or 12 of them because you just can't. It's just not. It's not a beer drink to get drunk with. It's just something you drink. You have the flavor. You move on. Then you go back to your Bud Lights or whatever, PBRs or your microbrews. So you got it.
Inherently, I drink a lot of beer. I don't drink any pop. I drink a lot of water, some iced tea, and pretty much fucking beer the rest of the time. And so, man, it's just can't get down with that taste.
I've always had this problem. Okay, I can drink an IPA. I love IPA. That's like my go-to when we go out to dinner and all that stuff. I think it just pairs really well with most foods. My problem is when I get like 3 or 4 deep on the IPAs, I get to where I'm like, a little bit sick to my stomach, maybe too much carbonation. I don't know. So I'm out with some buddies one night. We're having a bachelor party for this guy. And I have one too many IPAs. Oh. And I'm like to the point where it's getting a little touch and go.
Somebody's going to yak.
I was so close. So
if I do a bad bump of Coke, I could just yak on everybody. Wait, did I say that out loud?
So
how about the Mariners?
I stopped at this one brewery that I really like. It's called Cascade Brewing Company.
Oh, yeah, I heard
downtown Portland.
Mm-hmm.
They've got some really good beer. They have one that's got ginger in it. It's a honey ginger lime. It's a little bit sour, mostly really light.
Ginger ale is pretty much the only quote-unquote pop I will drink. Yeah.
So by pop, it's like 8.5% by volume.
Yes.
So I'm like not feeling good. I got a pretty good buzz going. I'm like contemplating chumming in the fucking toilet. Contemplating doing it on the floor. I don't know. And I'm like, I kind of want to go home. I kind of want to stay. I don't want to bag out on these guys because I really like these guys. You know what? I'll get one of those honey ginger limes.
I don't want them all calling me a pussy for the next 10 years.
Right? So I got the honey ginger lime. I tell you what, that thing calmed my stomach right down.
Wow.
That ginger in that beer calmed my stomach right down. It was like halfway through that beer, and I'm like, let's get another one coming.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing I always hear about ginger ale, but it just doesn't do it for me. I literally like the taste. I love the way ginger ale tastes.
Yeah, ginger's the old wives' tale. Mom used to give it to you to calm your stomach, so it probably helped out with the ginger that was in the beer to calm your stomach and continue partying the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Good boy, not giving up. Proud of you.
Nick just got on the chive.
I did.
There's Booty. He got distracted.
The force is strong with this one.
Vader. So Nick just train wrecked this.
Hey, I didn't.
Oh, God. Hold on. I got to go to the bathroom.
I was just,
I like the chive. That's one of my favorite sides.
Yeah,
mine too.
They kind of check off all the boxes. Like this one, for instance. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Babe's Beer and Burgers ones they have, where they have the different foods and beers and nice big boobs. It's rather enjoyable to watch.
There's another similar one that I cannot understand the abbreviation. God, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Is that the future back problems or whatever? It's gals with really, really big boobs. Yeah, it's Future Back Problems Anonymous or something, what they call it. It has something to do with back problems because of the size of the boobs.
It's like FBTBPs. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it drives me nuts. I can't. I'm like, what is the acronym here? I don't get it.
Yeah. And then when you figure it out, you're like, oh, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
So did I tell you about the okay, everybody knows about the 0 to 10 scale for women, right?
Oh,
did I tell you about this?
I just got very distracted.
Vote for Pedro. I might have to put the link up for this, you guys.
Leave that up there for a minute.
So, everybody knows about the crazy hot scale and the 0 to 10 for women, right?
Yep.
So, I've just simplified this for everybody, okay? We went to a binary system. Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody here knows what binary code is. Mm-hmm. So we went to the binary system for women. And if you don't understand the binary system, it is zeros and ones. Okay, it's either on, it's off. So it's either a yes or it's a no. So you see a woman you like, it's a 1. You see one that you probably wouldn't touch with somebody else's dick and 3 other guys pushing, that's a 0.
Could even be a negative.
Right.
Do they have to be that bad?
Well,
I
I'm
think
just
zeros could be a
saying.
little nicer than that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's just an easier system. I mean, you look at it and go, yes, no. Right?
Yep.
Way easier. Ooh, I like Iron Maiden.
Holy.
Oh, God, Chuck. Look at that shit.
Thing even legal?
I kind of feel bad or dirty, but no. And then they throw a cat in there. What? Okay.
It says, "What's your religion?" That sounds like my house right there. Because my cat runs my fucking house.
That 10 scale you talk about, though, I was always the one that I never wanted the 10 because everybody else wanted the 10. Oh, yeah. I'd always shoot for that one there on the screen, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd shoot for the 7/8s that were still good looking, but not everybody else wanted, so it makes it easier to hook up with them.
Like, hey, by the way, I will make you feel special.
You want to go to dinner? You like dessert? Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's...
All right. Now that fucking Nick's train wreck us, we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Yep.